Welcome back, folks. What do you think of that? It's the new logo for maskmonkey. It says maskmonkey custom paint. I'd like to thank Stephen Rice and Rob Matthew, I think it's Matthews, at Imagine Web Development. He's done a fantastic job on that. Stephen's done a little bit on that just to help things go along. But I've got another thing. You've got to say now, what's wrong with that? I think that's more like it. I think it needs to be black, but I wore this quite a few years ago. I think it's gone that. I think it's gone small. I haven't gone too big. It's gone small. So that's great. And we're going to get that big, and we're going to tidy up the workshop, and we're going to put that really big, and it's going to be on the studio wall. So in future videos, you're all going to be able to see it. So that's great. Right, what are we doing tonight? A little talk about what I'm going to do. We've got the tank. You can just see that. It's all been prepped. And all the logos, the Triumph logos come off it. But I'm not quite happy with that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some 2K primer on that and flat it down so it's lovely and smooth. And then it's going to be ready for the white. I'm going to put the white down. I'm going to put an Intercoat clear on it, and then it's going to have the graphics on it. So that's exciting stuff. So there's that to do. Put that on, and some people are saying, "Oh, you can't paint a helmet." Who says you can't? Lots of people. All the best names in motorsport. I think nearly everybody in motorsport has a custom designed and painted helmet. So what do they use that you can? Well, for the most part, they're all using, or some are using, auto air. Some are using the House of Colour. But I know I use this, and some of my competitors use auto air. The whole thing is Creatix paint. So that's the pearlized colour that you can see on the kart helmet. So that's just about empty. So now that's a red in auto air. That's a semi-opaque. Okay, opaque meaning it's going to cover quite quickly. So that's a semi-opaque red. That's an auto air, and that's a red, but that's by a different company. And that's Inspire. Okay, by Specialist Paints. Specialist, that particular paint is a solvent paint. That's the one we don't want to use on helmets. Don't use solvents, okay, because it's going to compromise the inner lining and the foam. Okay, so lots of people think you can't paint them because you can't paint them with that. But we can paint them with water-based paints. Now the odour off that is pretty much like, it's a bit like emulsion. Walls you paint in your house, it smells the same. Okay, it still should be used with a mask. Okay, if you're using it in large quantities. When you see me, I'm using it on an airbrush. Okay, so it's very little bits. So, but that is fantastic stuff, and it comes in a range of colours. And in the Creatix colours, there's auto air, there's illustration, there's wicked colours. Probably suits me. Okay, so there's lots of things going on there. And you can use for helmets, you can use for steel. You've got different kind of preparations sometimes on bare steel. You've got to use a different product. Okay, you can use them for clothes. Okay, so we use a different product for clothes. Hats, so might get me on. And that's the thing you need for helmets, is water-based. And we still have to remove as much as we can, except the polystyrene inner layer, because that's mostly all the time it's glued in from the manufacturers, so that stays in. But I personally remove all the outer seal, the base seal and the eye port trim. It just makes for a nice, neat manufacturer's type of finish. Sometimes you can't always do that, but I would say probably 9 times out of 10 you can remove them. And on that cart helmet we're going to replace them with brand new ones, so it's going to look really nice. The other thing we use, Maskmonkey, is we use some fine line custom tape, and this is a J tape. Okay, I think they're from America. Most of the custom paints and custom items are usually from America, just because they've been probably doing it since the 1950s. But these come in different lengths, and it's a vinyl tape, so it bends really easy. And mine go from 1mm up to probably 6mm, so we can get a really nice curves on those. On that. And then the last one I'm going to show you is the Candy 2.0, and this is a candy colour. Okay, and this is a pure ink-based candy, so it's a real true candy. Sometimes quite difficult to use at first, but they're absolutely gorgeous when they're lacquered. Some of this is on the cart helmet, so you don't really can see it till it's lacquered, and then it just absolutely just blings. So that's the Candy 2.0. So thanks to everybody that's liking the Maskmonkey page, Facebook, Instagram. We've got a new YouTube channel. There's only one video on there, and we've had quite a few nice comments on that. So and thanks for the reviews from certain people. Thank you very, very much. And what we're going to do with this tonight, this tank, we're going to prime the tank, and then over the weekend I'm going to paint it white with all the other parts, and we're going to intercoat clear it, and then next week we're going to do the graphics. So we're going to have probably a little time-lapse video on that, on the doing the graphics, so you can all see in this other custom can see what's going on. And if he doesn't like it, you can always tell me, can't you? So, but all being well, he's going to love it, and it's going to really pop and stand out, is what we're all about it. And we want your bike to stand out and be apart from the crowd. So take care, and I'll see you next time.